what to do. Could somebody come and take me away? I've been in the deep without you, and I got it in my head night and day. But we are one step closer. We're all in this together. Put your hand in mine. Yeah, we are one step closer. Can you feel it, baby? It's the end of the line. It looks like we made it. Let's get it on. We got it going, moving on the world. It looks like we made it. Let's get it on. We got it going, staying strong. It looks like we. It looks like we. Yeah, it looks like we made it. Let's get it on. We got it going, staying strong. It looks like we made it.
Woohoo! It's Thursday. Hi everybody. How is everyone doing? Oh my goodness me. I get excited every single time I start that startup entry thing now. What's it called? Intro. And see all the little numbers coming up, like everyone's starting to join because I just get so excited to catch up with everyone. So please say hi in the chat so I know who's here. But it is such a relief for it to be Thursday. It feels like it's been the longest week already, and yeah, there's still like tomorrow to go. So, but we're almost there to the weekend. So, how has everyone's week been so far? Let me know. Oh, and yeah, we see more people popping into the chat. And To Get Apples are here. Hello, how's it going, guys? And Jared is here as well. Happy Thursday to you too. I am so psyched to see how everyone's been doing. Everyone, anyone bought any like Lego recently? I feel like I've not bought anything in so long. I need to like live my purchasing life of Lego through you guys right now. So I want to know what everyone's been doing. Like, I actually tried to get some Lego recently, because I was lucky enough to win a Lego voucher on London Bridge Bricks stream recently, and I sent Aaron off to the Lego store because he was going into town for work anyway, and it's like opposite his work. And I've been like really wanting to get the inside out brick heads because I don't have them yet. They're just like the only ones other than the retired ones I don't have. And they still don't have them in the shop. They're still out of stock. So they said they didn't even get a delivery in. So that's just it's so annoying. But I will hopefully get a hold of them someday because that was my plan for this stream for this week. I was going to build those brick heads and then I never got them. So I've had to be a bit creative with what we're going to be doing on stream this week, but yeah, it is what it is. But I just can't believe how hard it is to get a hold of these brickheads. Like, when did they even come out? It's crazy. Like, oh, it is what it is. But One Bricks does here. Hi, how's it going, Chris? Evening all. Hope my Lego family are well. I've been looking forward to the stream all day. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I actually forgot to make the stream until like this afternoon, and I was like, oh god, people are going to think it's not even on. Because I always have it like at least made by like Wednesday, so that people like if they're checking Thursday morning, they know it's on. But I was like, oh gosh, people are going to think I'm not even like streaming today. But Ems is building Stitch. Lovely, lovely. Are you meaning like the big one, like big, but like the flowery ukulele one, or not ukulele, ice cream? I've got mine next to the ukulele set. That's why I'm getting confused. Everyone's saying hey in the chat. But yeah, it's cool to know who else is built and stuff. Tyson's here. Hello. How's your week been, my man? Everyone's saying hey. Oh, Tyson's saying went to Brickworld GR last weekend. What's GR? You'll have to fill me in. Was sadly meh, but managed to pick up a few things in trade. Oh, nice. Oh, what was meh about it? Was it like displays and stuff, or was it like the stalls and stuff like that? Yeah, I've not been to a brick. I actually was Googling brick events like last night because I just felt so desperate to go like look at some Lego or just network with some Lego people because it's been so long. And yeah, there is just nothing. Like most of the year is done, isn't it? So it's like everything's pretty much like over until like Bricktastic and stuff like this. So yeah, sad times. And obviously everything in the UK is like down south, but then funnily enough, the only stuff that is like in Scotland is like really, really far north, like even for me. So it's just where the lug, basically everyone in the committee is basically like based. So they do all of their rents up north. So never mind. Maybe one day I'll go up for something, but ooh, exciting! Have you been to like Blackpool before it ends? I used to go like every summer. That used to be like our thing with the grandparents. So are you going to the pleasure beach and everything, or not so much? Okay, I would never have known that. That sounds cool though. Oh, I'm so jealous. You see, you guys in the States have like everything on your doorstep. Like, well, doorstep in the sense that at least you have stuff going on. Like, we just don't really have that much, and it's always a gamble as well, because the UK, I don't know guys, like what do you think, but we're still kind of like a growing community, or like we're not kind of putting ourselves right out there as much as everywhere else in the world, like America and Australia and stuff like that, in terms of Lego. So it's kind of that way where you could travel quite far to go to a Lego event, and then it's a bit meh. And then it's like, well, that wasn't really worth it, unless it's like ones like Bricktastic or Steam or something, like ones that you know are going to be good. But yeah, I'd be so tempted. I should like just like organize one myself, but it would probably be totally pants, because like how do you even go about doing that? For me, I'm still working on a Lego stop motion project video. I'm on the high speed chase scene where the geeks are being chased by the police. The geeks? The geeks? There's geeks being chased? Oh, I'm interested to watch this now. You'll have to make sure that we all find it, link it on Instagram and stuff, Jared. So we'll definitely find it. I love watching stop motion stuff, so. Oh, I did buy some Lego from John Lewis. The Owlery, the Ford Anglia, and the tentative, I want to say 4. That's 4, right? We have that one. I just can't remember what number it is. I keep calling it tentative. Star Wars. That's exciting. Which one are you building first, Martin? Let me know. I do want to get that Owlery though, and Ford Anglia. Ugh, everything. The displays just weren't really all that impressive this year, and a lot of the presenters seemed rather bored. Probably because attendance was fairly low this year, and it's a shame. It must be kind of hard, like if you have come along with your MOCs and displays, and then it's just not, you know, you don't feel the hype kind of going around the room. It'll be a little bit hard for them, I suppose, but yeah. Yeah, I go every year. Yeah, I'm off to Pleasure Beach filming another vlog. So excited. Oh my god, I can't wait to watch that. I'm so intrigued to know what rides are still there, because there's ones that are still running from when I was a kid, and they like should not have even been running then. They're so dangerous. Like, I don't think the health and safety exists at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. Like, oh my gosh. If you've been on like the racehorse ride, or the cat and mouse one, you'll know what I'm talking about. Like the cat and mouse one, you literally have to duck, otherwise you're going to hit your head off like the frame of this like rickety old roller coaster. It's unbelievable. Okay, it's 4. Okay, whew. My Roman numerals aren't that bad then. Oh, Chris is making it clear what one he wants you to build first. Oh gosh, okay. You'd be in Ohio. Yeah. I mean, where would I end up if I drive 4 hours south? I think we'd end up in Manchester, because I think it's 4 hours for us to get to Bricktastic. And then 4 hours would get us to Inverness if I went up the way. If that gives people a rough idea of kind of like where I am. Oh, you're going to start working on the Nightmare Before Christmas. Hi, Dino, how's it going? I've not seen you in the chat for a while. Keep missing each other, right? We're like passing ships. Every time like I go on YouTube, I see streams and I've missed it. So I'm so sorry. But that's so exciting. I really want that set so bad. Oh, you'll need to let me know what you think. Oh, it just looks awesome. It's like such the time of year for it as well, right? Like, oh, everyone else needs to let me know if they've bought this set and what they thought of it, because yeah, as I said, I'm living precariously through you guys. It looks awesome though. I'm so excited to get it eventually. Likely the Ford Anglia, so it can sit with the borough. Yeah, that looks so good. Yeah, I didn't even think. Yeah, of course. Is the scale right? Surely it would be, because the Ford Anglia is like minifig scale, and then even though it's like a sort of a collector's edition borough, it's like play scale as well, isn't it? Oh, I need to see a photo of that, Martin, when it's done. That's going to look so good. I've not actually seen any photos of anyone doing that, actually, putting the Ford Anglia next to the borough, now that I think about it. The Geeks are a team of Lego Sigfigs featuring me, Ethan, Bryce, and Remy. It's like our very superhero team, for example. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I love that. I love that idea. Oh my gosh. Oh, I love that. I still want to do something like that now, like make our own little, like, with a group of friends or apples or something. That'd be so good. Oh, that's really cool. That's so funny. I want to know what you are stealing or getting in trouble for. Yes, Steeplechase is still there. The Wild Mouse left in 2016. Oh, okay. Is that what it was called? The Steeplechase, is that the racehorse one? Because that is like so dangerous. Because you're like up, like at height, and you're literally got this little tiny strap thing holding you on the horse if you're like sitting at the front. And then if you're the person sitting at the back, you literally just have to hold the person in front. Like that is your safety harness. I just don't get how they get away with it. It's like crazy. 2016, that's when they that's when they closed that one. I remember where the roller coaster is that goes over the water. I remember when that used to be the Flume ride, and actually even that was so, like, that was me and my sister's favorite, but that was so dangerous because that was like on these rotten wooden stilt things, like high up over the ocean. And like I remember, because the Flume would come down every now and again, and then it would go like around these bends. And I remember there was like planks of wood missing on these bends, and I'm like, thinking about it now, I'm like, oh my god, like you could still just easily fall in the ocean. And this was high. It was like so high over the ocean. Like, and I since went on the new roller coaster that they put there instead, and I hated it. I just thought it was actually too terrifying. I was like, no. I went on the Pepsi Max like a couple times. I preferred that. And even that was like a little bar. Oh my god. Are you going on the Pepsi Max? You need to let me know if you're going on that, because that's ultimate. That's like that roller coaster where it goes, you're going up and you're like, okay, I must be at the top now because you've been going up for so long. And then I remember looking down and then looking up and being like, oh my god, it's only halfway. And it was so good. It was so high. It's ridiculous. But yeah, it was genuinely like, I've been on a few roller coasters and I remember thinking like, okay, we have to be at the top now. This feels like, and then it wasn't, it was like halfway. It was insane. I can't wait to see this vlog ends. Oh my god, I've not been to Blackpool forever. And I'm feeling a little bit conflicted where if I don't want to go back because of what I'm talking about. It's just so, it's so dangerous. Oh god. Gail has been a member for 2 months. Thank you so much, Gail. Gail. That's amazing. Thank you so much, Gail. I really appreciate you so much for that. Never Too Old for Lego is here. What is up? Welcome on in. Oh, you're buying a second Angular put with a borough. Oh, okay. Where's your first one going then? Is that going in like a sort of Lego Harry Potter world that you want separate, or I'm intrigued why you need 2. But it is the racehorse one. Oh my god. Right, don't try and vlog when you're on that thing. You need like extra hands, never mind both your existing hands, to stay on that thing and live. So oh gosh. BKM is here. Hey, welcome on in. Sounds like BWGR had maybe half of last year's attendance. Not sure why. Yeah. I hope it's not like certain events are dying, because some people like rely on these events because they're close by or whatever and like can't travel as far. That'd be a shame if it did like kind of go downhill. I was in the news today, lol. They have a picture of me sorting bricks outside. Oh, that's so strange. Literally a picture of you. Right. What? You're gonna have to explain this. What? At the Lego store or something? What's this about? That is so funny. Oh, good, good, good. I'm surprised. Has there been any accidents on that roller coaster yet? I feel like it's just, surely there has been. I'm now on the last 16x16 panel for disassemble for a new mosaic MOC. Oh my goodness. Can't wait to see pictures. Lego Team B is here. Hello, hello guys. How's it going? The legends that are. Buzz, buzz, buzz. How are you both doing? I'm assuming you're both there, but maybe not. But it's so good to have you in the chat. Why I feel like I'm Scotland when I'm on the stream. Am I like talking really Scottish or something? What do you mean? I'll try and dial it down. Shall I try and make myself sound like Greg? I just about went top of the morning, but that's Irish. Oh gosh, I can't even think. I'm trying to think what Oliver Twist sounds like. I don't know, ask me later. Can't remember. Competition, possibly art prize is also running. There was a Mexican arts festival. I think it was just Mexican Independence Day and something else going on. So it might have torn some of the audience away, maybe. I wonder. Oh, you're both here! Yay! I feel honored to have you both. Dario is here. Oh my god. Hi, how's things? Thank you so much for popping in. I haven't seen you in a while, I don't think. Oh my gosh. I love that people are catching me on stream that don't usually. That's so good. Boom. I blame Greg for mind twisted me into Scottish accent. Don't trust Greg's interpretation of a Scottish accent. It is so far from accurate. Like, I can't even. And he's not exactly far from Scotland, so he knows what a Scottish person sounds like. Dial it up. I need to have like a whiskey or something and get a little bit jolly, so that because that's what happens if you get like, well, for me anyway, and I think most people actually up here, like if you get a little bit jolly, you know what I'm saying, then the accent does tend to go a bit stronger. I don't know why that is, but that is definitely true for me. So we'll see what happens at Bricktastic. You might all be like, what is she saying? I can't understand her anymore. Just get like really angry Scottish or something. The story was about the most dangerous place in Windsor, and I'm outside doing Lego videos. Oh my god, that is so funny. What, the most dangerous place isn't like Legoland Windsor or something, is it? Flawless. Yeah, emphasis on the like double apostrophes there. Oh my gosh. Right, shall we get some Lego out, guys? I think we've caught up with the chat for the most part. So, as I mentioned, I was hoping to do the Inside Out Brickheads for this stream, but Lego seem to have a bit of a stock issue with those because they're just so popular. So, yeah, we're not doing that. So instead, I did have another look through my backlog and I was like, there must be something I can build. Like there must be a set that I can just crack open, but like there is and there isn't, in the sense that then it would just be another set that's just kind of sitting not where it's going to go, and I don't really want to be doing that. I mean, it might get to next week and we might have to crack one open. And there's like 2 possibilities for that, but I've managed to kind of, you know, save it for another week at least. So instead, since you guys helped me last week with a much to do on my list, which was sorting some parts, like just literally a drop in the ocean as well. There's still like all of that tree to do. I've not done any more since last week. I thought, okay, another thing on my to-do list is to take apart the destroyed MOCs that I did from the house move. So let me show you guys what happened. So these used to be a Madrigal house and an up house MOC. And now, this is what they look like. So they didn't survive the move. But you know what? It's actually fine because they would have only just stayed together for a little bit longer, because I was actually going to take them apart anyway. Because the Madrigal house one, I actually have, so the original MOC in here was one unrebrickable, and it was done using 2 of the Madrigal house sets. But I since went out and bought another 2, so I have a total of 4 Madrigal house sets, like worth of parts, to make a big MOC. And before people get all excited and wet their pants, it's not the new Madrigal house, which is like really big. It was the old one that got that retired. So like, and before anyone says anything, when they announced the new one, I wasn't like gutted or anything. I wasn't like, oh, I should have just held on and got the new one, because I actually think they essentially look pretty much the same. Even though they did add some like playability and movement to the new one, I actually think I got a really good deal, because the ones that I bought extra sets of, like when I got more of Madrigal House, I got them on like a really good sale, because they were obviously on clearance and stuff. So yeah, I was like, oh well, I feel like I've won there. So yeah, I'm not bothered by that at all. And I love the colours and of the bricks and the palette for this one. So yeah. The issue that I'm going to have is, like, obviously all the parts have just fallen apart in this box, and to an extent it's going to be hard to tell which ones are from the Madrigal house and which ones are from the Up house. So I'm just going to make a very obvious kind of like, okay, these are definitely from the Madrigal house MOC pile, and the same with the Up house stuff, and then pieces that I'm not sure about, I'll just put separate. So, and yeah, the Up house MOC was done using 2 Up houses, and I was actually really happy with it, because I basically set myself the challenge of only using 2 Up house sets, and I didn't use a single other piece at all. So the idea being that other people could go out and buy 2 sets, and they would literally have all the parts they needed, if they wanted to try and do the same thing. But yeah, I was like, I was happy with it, but I just kind of still wanted to redo it. So, okay, I think that's most of the Madrigal house. This all looks like Up house now. The Up house one's going to be a bit of a pain, because it is it's got a light kit in it as well. So there's like cables and very little wires in there getting pulled this way and that way. So I have to be a bit careful with that one. But we will deal with that when I get to this one. So essentially, yeah, I'm just taking pieces apart and trying to organize it, sort of thing. So I'm not sure how I'm going to go about doing these MOCs yet, but to be fair, the way that that's kind of still sitting looks actually okay, but I don't know, I'll probably still, I'll have to like change it, because I've got, as I said, another 2 that I've not even unboxed yet to use. So everything will be made chunkier and longer and bigger and everything. So yeah, let's just start taking things apart. Oh yeah, I hate taking Lego apart though, because I don't even have a brick separator. I need to actually probably grab one. And I don't know where I'm going to store these parts until I'm ready to... Oh gosh. I thought I snapped a bit there. Until I'm ready to actually use them. Because I'm running out of containers. I did have like loads of spare containers, but I think they're in the loft, which is just a total pain to get into right now. So... Or maybe they're in the eaves of the house. It was literally the only thing that was for this room that didn't actually get brought out of storage, because I was like, oh, I won't need these yet, or I don't have anywhere to put them because the drawers are full. But now I'm like, it would be quite good to have them. And obviously things are a bit dusty. So that's nice. Oh, and obviously I hope people noticed that I did dress for the stream as well, because I had an Up house t-shirt, and I was like, I'll stick that on. I actually wear this as like for jammies now, or pajamas. What do you call them in America? Pajamas. You call them pajamas, right? Pajamas. Is it a Scottish thing to call them jammies, or is that British? I don't even know. Why do we always get onto the topic of like slang in these streams? Mark Harvey has come on in. Hello. How's things? Hope you're good. Oh, and Clicking Cliff is in as well. Hi, Cliff. Oh, how's things going? I've been watching your updates on YouTube. I hope you're well. Sorry, I just got like tea stuck in my throat there. Oh yeah, I saw something about the... I totally missed that. The Falkirk guy. You just got the Jaws set today. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, I don't actually think I know of anyone that's bought that in any of the streams. I don't think anyone's ever actually mentioned they bought it. So that's your first mark. You have to let us know what you think of it. I've heard mixed things because I think it was like how they ultimately did the design of the shark. I think some people thought it looked a bit less fierce, if you like. So, yeah. Oh, it's such a cool set though. It must be such a good one for like people that like movies and things to collect that. And what other ones? Like I suppose Titanic is a big one. But do Scottish houses have basements? Yeah, some do. Yeah. We don't have a basement. We have like eaves to our house because basically the top floor of the house is like in the roof. I don't really know how to describe it. Because this is the first house I've ever lived in and the only one of this type that I've ever been in, actually. So yeah, we have like eaves inside of the roof for storage and stuff like that. And there's a loft as well. Yes, we do have basements in some houses. Okay, you guys call them jammies or PJs. Okay, I don't know. Jammies sounds like a Scottish word, doesn't it? Jammy. I suppose it's because you can also say jammy for like that's jammy, like that's cool or that's good. That's well jammy. Now Bonnie's doing accents. Yeah, it didn't take long, did it? Didn't take long. I cannot do accents to save myself. And it's always that way as well. You can get away with doing some, and then some you just can't get away with, and then it becomes like seen as inappropriate. But yeah, I don't know where we draw that line. So I'll just try and do British accents because there's too many English accents though. Like I don't understand why there's so many. Like I don't live that far away from each other, and then there's like Scouse and Geordie, or are they the same thing? I don't even know. These are just confusing. Oh, Ems has got the same tone. Where is it from again? I don't even remember. It's probably, yeah, it's Primark. Of course, it's Primark, because I'm a cheapskate. Pre-Marnie. Oh, Primark have some amazing stuff in right now, like Disney. So they always just have us permanent line of Stitch stuff. I mean, we don't need to guess about that, like they always do. But they had like Nightmare Before Christmas stuff in, and I was like, I really want stuff. But yeah. Thinking, saving for Disney. Oh, guys, you'll never guess, right? I'm so gutted about this. So, when you obviously go to any of the parks, like some restaurants and stuff, you have to kind of like book in advance. And we were like, I think I told you guys this already, but we were planning on going to, like this kind of like Disney princess experience thing. It was like basically a really expensive dinner. It was going to cost us like €90 for like a 4-course fancy meal, and we're all going to get dressed up and all this kind of thing. And that was when you had to book, and literally we don't go away until we fly on like the 9th of November, and the dates only just opened up to like book reservations for that restaurant recently, and my friend jumped on it straight away and it had already fully booked. So like for every date as well. So not even just the night we were going to go, but we checked the other night we were there and it was booked. And I was like, so like on the plus side, we've saved ourselves €90, but now we're like, oh, like looking forward to that. That's a bit of a shame. I can't believe how quickly it booked up. It's crazy. Dang it. More money for the start bar, I guess. Because we're going to go to that instead. Well, we're not going instead. We were going to go there anyway, but yeah. So we're going to have to decide on a different restaurant to go to instead that night. Because we had like certain things planned. The rest were just winging it, but we're only there for 3 nights. And like the first night we're not going to the park because it's like we get in late, but the other 2 days will be in the park, and we were going to like, we've already planned what we were going to do dinner-wise. And yeah, so now we're gonna have to come up with another plan. I'm so excited though. We're gonna go to like the Remy Ratatouille cafe thing, like for one lunch. We all said there's 3 of us, and we were like, right, everyone say or like give an idea of something you definitely want to do when we go, so that we make sure everyone gets to do something they want to do. So one of my friends has basically stated she really wants to go on the ride It's a Small World. I don't know why. This is a friend that's never really been to Disneyland like properly before, and I've been a couple of times, and I was like, does she know what this ride is? Like, it just plays the song over and over again in different languages. Like, it is. But okay, so that's one of her things. And then the other friend really wants to go to the Stark Bar, and I was like, well, that's fine. I really want to go there. And then I said, I really want to go. It's like, there's been quite a lot of new stuff since I've been, and one of them is this like Ratatouille Remy cafe, where it makes you feel like you're a rat because everything is like upscaled, if that makes sense. And I just thought it'd be really funny to go there. So I'm looking forward to that. That is going to be good. But if anyone else has been like semi recently and has any recommendations, this is Disneyland Paris I'm talking about. On somewhere we could go for our other dinner, that would be awesome. Shit, it's been so long since I've been, so there's been loads of changes. It's a bit of a shame. I've seen like a few people like vlogging their trips to Disneyland Paris semi recently on YouTube, and it looks like the Lego store there is still under refurb, so it's not probably going to be like, I'll still go to the temporary one, but I don't think it's going to be anything all that exciting, unfortunately. And I don't think there's even any exclusive stuff, because that's all I would have been buying. So oh, good to hear it, Cliff. Good to hear it. I'm building the Jaws set as you do that. Ooh, cool. Right. Well, we'll see how far you get by the end of the stream. I talk to too many youngsters, so I call them just about every possible name you can give pajamas. Wait, some guy sold it to you for 80 quid. What? You're not feeling all that convinced by the shark either. Okay. Scotland tend to not have basements due to weather. It does depend, because I've definitely been in a couple houses where they have had them, but yeah, yeah. Plus side, we would have our own indoor swim. Yeah. And saying that, not this week. This week we've had like the best weather we've had all year. Like, I was holding out for September when we had a rubbish July, so yeah. Oh, Bubby's here. Hey, Bubby, how's things? How's everything going for you? It's the same song, It's a Small World, or they put some R&B in it or something. As in they sing it over and over again in a different language. So they'll sing It's a Small, Small World in English, and then they'll just sing it in French, and then they'll sing it again. I think it's been like refurbed as well since I've been, but yeah. And it's like it would be the worst ride to get stuck on. That would just be hellish. But we were at Epcot in August last year, and the Ratatouille ride queue was 2 hours, but we couldn't even find the attraction. Oh, there's a ride at the Epcot one. Oh, cool. I wonder what that's like. Like, what does the ride do? I'm so tempted to even like look online right now, but that's not really like Lego stream related, is it? Just like do research for my holiday while you guys are watching. Yeah, it's so good though. Like, I feel like such an old person sounding like this, but like since I've been, they've now got the app and everything as well, so you can like see if there's like a long queue and stuff before you even go. I'm like, that's amazing. So good. Saves my lazy ass walking all the way there to find out there's too long a queue for something. But yeah, we will figure something out. And it's part of my tradition as well to always get like the really hot dogs as well. I don't know why, but like French mustard in Disneyland is just eye-wateringly spicy. Like, it always makes my eyes water, and I just think it's like, it tastes really good. Like, usually I'm not one for eating things that have that effect on me, because I'm just like, why would you hurt yourself with spicy stuff? But I think it's just I do it to myself because it tastes so good. So yeah, I'll have to upkeep that tradition. trying to remember. There is a little bit of a mechanical bit in this other Madrigal house, but oh, I think it's just to flip the bed. But I can't really remember why they would want to flip the bed. Let's see. It just literally does that. It doesn't really do very much. It's not all that exciting. I wonder if we can maybe add a bit more playability to this set when I change it up. But yeah, the Town Hall MOC is still sitting under construction, sadly. I just need to crack on with it. It's just such a pain when you can't find the parts, and it's just not therapeutic building at all. Well, I mean, I don't find it therapeutic anyway. I like to just be able to like crack on with building like at a reasonable speed. I don't want it to take like a whole minute to find a piece. Does everyone like the music this week? I thought I would change it to something a bit perkier than last week. This is so dusty. Ugh. I need to crack out my little clean my bricks Hoover thing. I'm not even taking it out of the box. I really should get around to that. Knowing me, I would just manage to like hoover up my Lego like properly and lose it. Or I don't know if it actually can do that. I would assume so. Same concept, I think, be rat size and ride around the kitchen floor. Ah, okay. That would actually be really funny. I don't know why. I just think it would. I'd love to like go somewhere. I think they have it in different Disney worlds and stuff where like you can do that, but you're like a toy from Toy Story, and you're like in Andy's room, but you're tiny. That would be cool. I've definitely seen pictures on Instagram, but I don't know if it was like Disney World or something else. It's a trackless dark ride, definitely not one to miss. Ah. Oh wait, are you talking about It's a Small World or the Ratatouille ride? Yeah. Did you watch any of the reviews for the new Disney set today? What do you call it? The one that won the competition? The Magic of Disney one? No, I have not. I have had a very grumpy baby to deal with all day today, sadly, so I've not had any time to do anything or watch anything. But you'll need to tell me what you were thinking about them. What were people saying? All I saw was Dan building some of it on Instagram. I did see that. And yeah, that showed me the kind of scale of it, which was smaller than what I thought it was going to be. But yeah, I'm still not. I don't know. Like, I think if people really thought about it, like people that say that they like it and are like Disney fans, if you really look at it and you really think about it, do you really like it? Because I think we're just settling now. Because Lego just don't do a lot of Disney sets, especially like adult Disney sets. So I think it's getting to a point where like they just release anything and we're like, yay, we're happy with it. Because like it's rare that they release anything. And I say that really lightly because I don't like it when people absolutely slate sets, because I think it's easy for people to forget that like that is someone's work. Like someone did actually sit and design that, or like a team of people. So it's not really like nice to say this is crap. I was about to say something else there, but like just out of respect and consideration, because yeah. So I'm choosing my words very carefully about how I describe some of these sets, because it isn't nice and there isn't any need to be horrible about it, but they're just not. Like, I'm quite critical about it. I feel like I'm like you, Chris, with your Harry Potter. Like, you care so much about the theme and the IP that you just want it to be done right, and you're quite passionate about that. And I know other people, I could say the same for different themes as well. But I think that's where I stand with like Disney stuff. Like I want it to like, I mean, it's friggin' Disney, guys. Like it's like the most magical theme there is. Like it's existed way longer than like Harry Potter and, you know, Star Wars and stuff. And it should just be given its dues. And it just frustrates me that it's still seen as like a very kid-focused IP. Like I don't, like Disney themselves don't sell themselves that way. They market themselves as like being for all ages, and they, like certain stuff they do, they're bearing in mind that like, okay, this film came out with this generation, and they try and bear that in mind with a lot of things. And it's just like, why? I mean, obviously Disney are involved with like Lego when they do their like sets and stuff, so they do have a say, but I don't know. Maybe Disney don't care too much about what Lego produce. As long as maybe it's a case of like, okay, yeah, we're bringing out Encanto, do a Encanto set, but they're not too fussed about what they do. I don't know. But yeah, I do remember like that competition, and there really were not a lot of entries at all. Like there was so few, and most of them were very small. So they obviously all, like when people voted, people are going to vote for like the bigger things usually. But yeah, that's my opinion anyway. I think we're settling a little bit with it. There's definitely aspects of it I am excited about. Like we're finally getting a Belle minifig, we're getting a Lilo, we're getting a Geppetto. Like the minifigs I'm excited about. Simba, nah. Like, no. I wanted a Dumbo Bambi style fig of Simba, not the, okay, let's just use a friend's style cat mold and make it yellow. Like, that's essentially what they've done. I don't think that's doing Simba justice, to be quite honest. Yeah. And what else are we getting? The original design had the carriage. Would have been kind of nice to get a Cinderella carriage. The original design had a magic carpet. I would have liked maybe them to have kept that in, but done like what would have been lovely is like a printed cloth magic carpet piece. That would have been so cool. That would have been gorgeous. That would have been so nice. Can you imagine if they'd done that? Like I wouldn't want a brick built carpet because it's so intricate, the detail on it in the film, because it's a carpet, it's an Arabian carpet. So a cloth piece of that would have been nice. What else? I've not looked at the images of the set in a while because I'm just not I'm not excited for it really. I will get it on discount to get the figs, but that is about it. I don't know if it's worth trying to mock the Mickey to look better, because the Mickey is kind of what kills it for me. Like I don't know what they've done to his friggin' face. Like that's gonna give people nightmares. It's like the Nightmare Before Christmas, but meets Mickey. It's evil sorcerer Mickey. We'll call it that. Evil sorcerer Mickey with his Mortimer eyes. He just looks like Mortimer Mouse. Get a picture of that set and Mortimer Mouse. Put them next to each other, and there you go. It's Sorcerer Mortimer. That's hard to say. Sorcerer Mortimer. Sorcerer Mortimer. Who's trying to say that right now? It's actually really hard to say. Sorcerer Mortimer. Try and say it with an Irish. It sounds Irish. Sorcerer Mortimer. Sorcerer Mortimer Mouse. Oh gosh. So the upmock doesn't need 3 houses. 2 is enough. Yeah. I mean, it could stretch to 3, but I've only got the 2, and I don't think I'm going to buy another one. I think I think I'll probably yeah, just stick with the 2, but I probably will use other parts. Because the whole like me just using the parts from the 2 sets was just kind of like a little challenge for myself, just like a little activity sort of thing, which I ended up doing a video for on YouTube, and it's like one of my most trending videos. But ultimately, for like an up house that I'm super happy with to go in the world, I think I'll end up using some other parts as well. But the Madrigal house one, they need to do like a UCS Madrigal house. Like, you know, a Jabba's barge price tag style mega thing with loads of moving bits and stuff. Like, oh my god, I would be beyond excited for that. I would be so excited for that. Can you imagine? Can you imagine Lego doing that for Disney? Yeah, right. If you ever seen an elephant fly, we will get a UCS Madrigal house. That's how I feel about that. Definitely adding way more balloons. Yeah, to be fair, like with the 2 sets, that was enough balloons, I would say. Like, but I mean, I was one of those people that complained that there wasn't enough balloons on the set. But see, trying to like MOC a way to actually add more balloons is actually really friggin' hard. So yeah, maybe that's why the designers didn't. But if anyone knows of someone out there that's managed to work out a way to do that, let me know. Because yeah, can you imagine like a ton of balloons? That'd be so cool. I don't think I would trust that they would like stay in place though, so I feel like that's one of those few ones you'd be like, should I get the glue? I don't want it to all fall. Because imagine if you had like the house and then all these balloons and then the balloons like collapsed or something. Like that's a lot of weight. That's a lot of balloons going everywhere. That's a big cleanup. I don't know if I can deal with that kind of stress if that happened. Max, now put it on your to-do list. I need to send you it before you go. Yes, you do. You do indeed. Well, I've told you when I'm going, so there's still quite a good amount of time. I mean, I say that, but it's hitting me like I have like no spending money. And I'm like trying to work out ways to squirrel some money aside for this trip. I think I've got like 200 euros, but I think my friends are taking like 400, so I'm gonna have to like, oh my god, take these apart. Yeah, squirrel some more money from somewhere. So I was like, okay, it's September now, so I have 2 more pays before I go, but statutory maternity pay and all that jazz. Oh, I'll come back to that. I can't get it all. Nightmare Before Christmas is cool, but West Jack's house was taller and more crooked. Yeah, that was one detail that people did comment on, like that was quite different from the original design. Yeah. I think it's like one of those ones that I love that film and everything like that, but because it's not one of my all-time favorites or anything, I think I'm a bit more lenient with the design, if that makes sense. Oops, that just flipped way back there. And also, I think the price of it, if that's like the how big it is and the piece count and everything, if that's what it needs to be that price, then I'm pretty happy. Although I'll probably still, by the time I get around to getting it, probably be discounted. But I think it's like the things that people want with it, like things to be bigger and everything, like the hill and the house. I think they'll be quite easy to mod because you just need to basically add a little bit more to the base of it to add some height. So I'm kind of glad about that. Like, it's not going to be probably too difficult to upgrade it. So, but yeah. I like it a lot, but don't love it. Great minifigs, though. My wife loves it. Yeah. As I said, it'll be because your wife is thinking, oh, it's a Disney Lego set. But see if, like, Lego produced the same number of... I'm going to keep saying adult Disney sets because I'm not talking about, like, small Friends scale style ones. If they brought out, like, that magnitude, that amount frequently, people would be a lot more critical of them, wouldn't they? So, you know, if they were spitting out the same amount of sets as they do with like Star Wars or something, and then they came out with this one that they've just produced, people would be slating it. I guarantee it. So, meh. Now tell us what you really think. I'm only kidding. I love it. Guys, you know I'm going to be honest about Disney sets when you come on this channel. I will give you the full download. Like, well, I don't hate on everything because I really like the Snow White's cottage. I do like that, and that is with taking into account the fact it's not fully enclosed. And like, yeah, the Disney castles aren't fully enclosed and everything like this, but like, what I don't understand is that people were up in arms about the Snow White's cottage not being fully enclosed and how this is like the big issue about it. But people were in love with like Rivendell. Rivendell's not fully enclosed. Not really. So, what's that about? Explain it to me. What's adult Disney? The Stampede scene in Lion King? That would be sick in the cool way and sick in the bad way. A wee dangling Mufasa with falling action, dearie me. When I say, right, I've now since maybe clarified since you wrote that comment about what I mean by adult Disney, but sets for adults to build. So like your 18 plus sets, like things like that. Can you imagine? That'd be such a cool MOC to see. Like moving wildebeest and all that. It's so funny when you like mention the dangling Mufasa. I'm like always quoting like Disney in the house like on a daily basis and stuff, and Nova loves to like run around on the couch, and the odd occasion where she's like slipping off the couch like this, every single time I put my hands over her hands and I go, long live the king, and then like let her go. She doesn't obviously fall on herself, she just slides, but every single time. Oh, RGM is here. Hey, how's it going? Nah, a Scar recreating the Nuremberg rally with hyenas. Honestly, there's so many cool ideas out there. You guys are even coming up with them. So why can't Lego? Why can't they do it? Oh, very, very happy returns for yesterday, Bubby. Did you get anything nice for your birthday? Or did you do anything? You went there. It's fine, we can go there. This is a predominantly adult. Like, I'm an adult fan of Lego. This is an adult Lego channel. Thoughts on the other Disney set, Jabba's sailboat? Just technically Disney. Again, I've not had a proper look at it because it was just one of those ones where, I don't know about you guys, but obviously you know when the embargo drops for LAN because you literally wake up and you go on Instagram and it's like everyone doing the same thing. And like the vast majority of LAN obviously put Star Wars down on their list, don't they? And so many, and I was like, okay, I've got a general idea. It looks good. I think it looks awesome. As I've said so many times, I'm not like massive Star Wars geek. I've seen all the films and all that jazz, but I couldn't tell you this from that. I think it looks good though. I think it looks really cool. Aaron wants us to get it, and I said, "Where's that gonna go?" And he was like, "In the Lego room," and I'm like, "No, there's nowhere for it to go." So he's actually gonna mount his the UCS Millennium Falcon in his room soon. I can't remember the word I'm trying to say. Because he was like, oh, I could do a video about it. And I'm like, yeah, is that probably because it's going to fall? And I'm not helping with that cleanup. Because it currently just sits on our really nice, what do you call it? Not sideboard, drawers, sideboard thing, in our bedroom. So our bedroom is all nice creams, like cozy, and then there's like a really big grey UCS Millennium Falcon. It's just like, what? Different? But it's literally because it was the only like massive surface that was spare and out of little hands reach when we were like doing up the house, and it's just never moved out of the bedroom. Oh, I'm taking the Mills plate apart. Oops. So yeah, I'm gonna be excited for that. Leaving the bedroom. I don't know what's gonna go there instead, but maybe some nice pictures or something. And I really need to uncling film the wave as well. The wave lives above our bed, and it's still cling filmed. I look at it like every night, and I'm like, I could just sort it out, but I just don't. I don't know why. I don't know why I am this way. To quote Michael from The Office, why are you the way you are? Okay, we've almost finished taking this apart. Where did this piece come from? What? Have I lost the green Mills plate bits? Oh wait, I think that was there. Aha! Oh, it's so satisfying when you finish a Mills plate. Ah! Right, I need to catch up with the chat. Simon's here. Hello. Welcome on in. How's things? Everyone saying hey. Oh, Nicole's here. Hello, Lady McBrick. I am very good. How are you doing? I've been missing everyone's streams this week. I feel really guilty, but I've been lurking in the background. Oh, it was your Sweet 16. You picked out a big set, of course. Well, you're gonna have to tell us what the big set was. Oh, I don't know why, but I do remember my 16th. I don't know why. So long ago. It goes fast. I know that's a cliche to hear that, but oh my god, it goes so fast. So enjoy it. Oh, Simon's outright asking, is anyone looking to buy the sail barge in a couple of weeks? What is the release for that? Is that October for that one? You guys will have to remind me. No UCS barge for me. Spent last night figuring how to make the GWP though. Oh, what's the GWP? Hey, shit. Oh, is that a lightsaber by any chance? Because I think Aaron sent me a photo and he was like, oh, we'll need to get this because we have like those other ones. Are you guys saying this? That is shameless. I've obviously not had the right amount of plates to finish that Mills plate, so I just built over it. That's terrible. And now it's been uncovered on a live stream. It's not going back. Okay, that is the Madrigal house taken apart. And one incomplete Mills plate. Whoopsie. Now I have all these parts with nowhere to put them. Just a massive pile of parts. Has there ever been talks of Lego and Studio Ghibli teaming up? Not that I'm a... I think Aaron's making icing. You can hear a blender. Not that I've ever heard, but that would be amazing. That would be so cool. Can you imagine? They should totally do that. I don't think any other brick building brand owns Studio Ghibli, do they? What I can think of. Oh, you got the Dungeons and Dragons set! Oh, amazing. Have you built it yet? Are you still working on it? I really want that set. I wonder if that's been harder for people to get hold of because of the new CMS. That is actually on a really good discount in Argos right now. I think it's down to like 250 or something like that, 250 instead of 3, I want to say 30. What's the RP on that? I can't remember. But I'm pretty sure it's 250. But yeah. Okay, finished the shark and yep. Looks like he needs a hug, then swam away from. Okay, so not so convinced on the shark then. Oh, you're still building the bumblebee. Bumblebee. It makes you feel like you are a rat. I much rather would like to be a hamster. Oh, we're talking about the ride for that one. Yeah. Oh, I cannot wait to sit and be down like a rat. That sounds really bizarre. Okay, so let's semi-organize this. Got some biggish plates. Ooh. I honestly don't know where I'm going to put this. This Lego room is literally becoming a room just of Lego. Just like loose Lego everywhere. And it is terrible. Can't live like this. Can't live like this. Oh, lots of door parts. And windowy door bits. I know one of these days I'm going to forget I've got stuff on this table and I'm just going to close it and it's all going to sweep onto the floor. I've very nearly done that a couple of times. It's such a colourful array of like parts, isn't it? Loads of yellow arches. Oh my gosh. So this is 2 sets worth. So double this and then you've got what I've got. That is going to be a bit of a headache to work out how to build a MOC. Oh, it's going to be a challenge, that's for sure. I don't even know where to start. And then how many base plates am I going to use? Because what I had built before, that was using 2, and I managed to get that on 1 base plate, but that was like not fully enclosed. So like even using 4 of these sets is not going to do it justice. Like it's not going to be big enough, but obviously I've got limited space in the back, so it's going to have to be slightly downscaled. I think I just kind of want to make it an enclosed, sturdier version of what I already had built, because what I had built was so flimsy. Like I wouldn't. It was 100 brickable, and I wouldn't probably recommend it. I had to actually make some modifications to it, and even then I was like, this isn't actually that great. Hence the other reason I wanted to redo it. So yeah, I need to have a think about how I'm gonna do it. I don't even know what I'm doing now. I'm just trying to semi-organize. Ooh. Right. Oh my god. Right, parts are flying everywhere. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put really small parts in here because they're going to roll off the table and be lost forever. One already got flicked over there. I'm never going to find that now. Okay, small bitties in here. Small bitties. Plates. Probably keep out. What would you call this color? It's like a... I don't even know what to call that. What does it remind me of? Like a coppery wood sort of colour? I don't really know. Don't know. Kale's like red. It's not red. It's closer to brown. Oh, I love this lilac though. It's so pretty. Blood orange. I mean, the first thing that came to mind was like manure, but that's not right either. Ay, ay, ay. I need another cup of tea. Oh, your mum also got the Gotham City art. That's cool. Oh, so your mum likes building Lego as well? Or did your mum buy it for you, do you mean? That's a cool one. I think Aaron maybe wants that one. Because he semi-collects the Batman stuff. Which is actually still in this room in that box there. That is a lot of his Batman sets. Or that is exclusively Batman stuff in there. I mean, but Under the Tables is actually coming along, I think. I think it looks a lot better. Like, this used to be, like, totally full of just random boxes. But now it's, like, that box there, that Lego box there, is actually just sets, like, to get sold. There's nothing in there that I'm keeping. So, literally, like, the backlog is just that stuff there. And as I've said so many times, as soon as this is, like, landscaped, oh my god, I'm just gonna be like building. Like there's not gonna be a backlog. It's gonna all disappear, like really quickly. So I'm excited for that. That's gonna be good to get to that point. And yeah, that's Halloweeny stuff. I can't remember what's in that grey box. No, I don't remember. Under the desk is Animal Crossing sets. I don't know where I'm gonna fit them in. I love my Animal Crossing sets, but I have no idea where they're gonna go. And there's more still to buy. I don't have the latest wave. And then they've announced the January ones now, and they look friggin' awesome. And I'm like, I need like another living room. That sounds so bad, doesn't it? Oh my gosh. Yeah. I have decided, I cannot remember who it was that gave me this idea. It was one of you guys, that the cantina is going to go like on the beach. I love that idea because it's like obviously sandy, deserty sort of landscape, and I'm like, well, I'm gonna have a beach, so that could go on the beach, and I'm gonna have like Disney characters and sig figs visiting the cantina. I think that's gonna be so funny, like amidst all of the Star Wars figs. I think that looks so fun. And maybe get like some lights installed to make it look like a cantina nightclub or something. That'd be so much fun. I want to get it to a point where like my sets and my like little Lego world are actually like fun to look at. You know what I mean? Like proper, just fun and alive. Oh, look who's here! AZ Pinoy and Voxagon. Just checking in on the purple side. Purple side. Everybody on the purple side. Oh, you got an outpost if I want to use it for the MOC. Extra pieces for you always. Absolutely. I will meet you in Falkirk, my guy. Oh, yeah. I was in Falkirk just the other day, actually. Mark, do you ever go to the Harry Potter store? The one that, like, won best, like, gift store in, like, the UK or Scotland or something like this. I really want to do their, like, potions experience. I think that would be quite good fun. Maple brown. That is probably the most accurate description of that colour. I would agree with that. We'll go maple brown. Yeah. Easy Pinoy. Oh my goodness. I feel absolutely honoured to have you in my stream. Hello. How is it going? We have Twitch royalty right there. Oh my god. Oh my god. We are just disassembling a Madrigal house MOC right now because I'm going to redo it, and this has got 2 sets worth of parts. Oh, and I always forget to do this every single stream. Please remember to like the stream and subscribe and follow if you're on the purple side. I always make the purple side sound so much cooler. Purple side. Yeah. And if you're on the tube, go over to Twitch too and watch both at the same time and follow me over there, and then we can get the stats up, you know, and we can make me like stream famous. That would be fun, because that wouldn't happen. Can you imagine if it did? I remember my OG fans though. I'm just saying, if I got big and famous, I would remember you all. I need to actually like do more content if I'm gonna get famous, right? I was thinking about this today. I actually sat down with myself the other day there with a notepad, and I was like, right, what am I doing? What am I doing with my life? No, what am I doing with my channel? What content am I doing? And sound like a broken record, but I do have some good ideas in the pipeline. Stuff that I've not even considered doing before that Aaron actually inspired me with some ideas for, amidst the other stuff that I'm going to do. So, to be honest, guys, right now it's just like, I've got a freaking 6-month-old that just won't sleep. She's teething. She's just going through a bit of a phase right now. I think it's a sleep regression / weaning / teething. So she's a handful. And then I've got Nova, who's going through the terrible twos and is doing all of her. This is literally what she does. She goes, no. Not just no when you tell her to do something. She goes, no. And you're like, yes. Don't answer me back. She's 2. I thought they didn't get sassy and cheeky and answer back until they were like, I don't know, 8 or something. I don't know. No, she's already got an attitude. Yeah, I am dealing with that right now. So I am just exhausted. And I have both of them to myself tomorrow. Yay! That's gonna be fun. So much to sort. Okay, let's catch up. It's definitely not sky blue pink. No, it's not. It is not. So many little flower pieces, but I did think there'd be more. Geonosis orange or medium nougat. Nougat. Do you guys say nougat or nougat? Is nougat a word? I feel like I've heard nougat before. Is that what you call nugget? I say nugget, like chicken nuggets, but I think you pronounce it nougat. Or is it nougat? I don't know. I need more tea. I don't know how to talk. Oh, amazing. Oh, cool. Oh, I bought the D&D set from Argos last weekend, which was £65 off. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it sold out at Argos at that price. It's a really good deal. Voxicon, hello on the purple side. That is a lot of Legos. It is indeed. Yeah, so it's the old Madrigal house I'm taking apart right now. It is the retired one. So yeah, you cannot get this one anymore. But maybe people have loads of them in their backlog, who knows? I think it'll be one that there will be like you know, resellers probably selling them at events and stuff like that, potentially. And you might be able to get it at quite a good price because they'll be like, oh crap, there is a new Madrigal house out now. Like they literally retired this one and then straight away brought out the new one. So yeah. Yes, hot dog, hot diggity dog. Remember to hit that like button. I am so bad for telling people to do that, like, because the amount of people that I get watching my streams and then I get stats and after and I'm like, oh, like fraction people like the stream. And I won't like sound up my own butt. I don't think that's because people don't like the stream. I think it's just because people forget to like the stream. So please like the stream. Like it. Where is the like like the stream? Pretty please. Pretty please. And follow on the purple side. How's the stream going? I think it's going pretty good. We're having good vibes over here. We're just talking a lot of jibber jabber as we usually do. Oh, I'm just currently trying to find all the little itty bitty pieces and put them into a container before they escape off the table. So it's a bit of a random assortment for now, but it's a start. It is a start. Look at all these fun emojis over on the purple side. Purple side. Purple side. Everyone's saying, hey, 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 hey. Yeah, I went on to my Twitch today and it was like, you're getting close to affiliate. And I'm like, well, that's a load of bull because I know I'm not. But it seems to tell you that you are, even if you're not really that close. I'm like halfway to my follower count. So that's not really, I wouldn't consider that close. But yeah, 26 followers or something. Not too sure. Let's check. Yes, I am dual streaming. I am being such a cheating little minx. I'm so unfaithful. Yeah, so I'm OG from, well, OG, I'm OG from Instagram, and then I came over to the tube, and then I was dipping my toes into the Twitch side. So yeah, I'm just putting the feelers out there, growing the community and all that. Yeah, trying to find all you fun AFOLs. AFOLs. I'm trying to get into the habit of saying AFOLs because I think I'm the only person on this earth that like default says AFOLs, and it's everyone else says AFOLs, and I'm like AFOL. Sound like a total old weeb. Ah! Oh my god! Have I lost parts already? They were very near to the back of this, and there's not like something to stop them falling. My what you call it, builder, engineer man, was supposed to be integrating that into the design when he built this for me, but there's a lot of unfinished bits and pieces in this room, I have to say, that he's not returned finished, such as changing up the Bonnie brick sign for one. That needs to get rewired and moved to the back wall so that you guys can see it. Because right now you guys can't see it. Bonnie bricks. Bonnie bricks. So yeah, that is going to get moved to that wall so you can actually see it. Just a little semi-small miniature. This is my very cool Stitch poster. And over there is like Stitch Central with some other Stitch stuff. Over there is my computer doing a little light show thing. And this is like my desk right now. It's like totally... Wally's in a huff. He's like facing the other way. I need to fix him. This is obviously that Wally set that didn't like actually have quite the right design at the beginning, and I never I bought this like way after it retired, so I never got the replacement part to stop his head being a bit temperamental. So he's just sitting there right now. And this is like a little display thing that I did with a thing from IKEA with some bugs in it, but I'm going to change that up. Random stuff at the window. Some messy stuff down there. Messy stuff down there. Mess. My head. Shelves. They haven't really changed since I last showed everybody. And the shelf of doom. I hate that shelf so much. I need to organize it. So yeah, everything is just a big hot mess at the moment. It's really not, but it is to me because I want things a certain way, and it's just not. It's fine. Oh no. He's so cute. He's so swishy. I think these are supposed to be like a therapeutic thing because they're like so soft. He's all dusty. Anyone tuning into the stream just sees me going, ah! But yeah, he's so sweet and fluffy. Well, his hair is anyway. Yeah, it feels like he's full of like, I don't know, just something really, really soft. So yeah. Yeah, we get loads of kids coming into my work at BTW. Oh, beyond the wall, behind the wall. That's what BTW is, right? I keep forgetting what it's called. I have been in. A 6-month-old, how is Bonnie Bricks even awake right now? Just sheer determination to make sure I do my weekly stream is what it is. I promise you, because, yeah, to be fair, Thursdays are probably the worst night, actually, in hindsight, for me to stream, because I have both girls on a Friday, just me. Like, sometimes my sister comes through to give me a hand and stuff, because the ages that there are right now, they both have totally different needs. So I've got like a 2-year-old trying to run away from me and a 6-month-old that wants to be held all the time, or she'll scream bloody murder. So yeah, Fridays are hectic, busy days. For sure. So yeah. Oh, see, now you've said it, now I'm yawning. It's like last week's stream, but I felt so bad. I came off the stream and I said to Aaron, I was like, I did not stop yawning all stream. I was just constantly yawning in people's faces. It was terrible. Terrible. Oh, you got loads of spare Harry Potter Lego that I can have too. That would be amazing. At least give you something for it though. I just take your Legos. Your Legos. That'd be awesome though. Always opens Lego. Free Lego. What? My girlfriend's daughter is almost 2 and her name is Nova. That is so weird. What? It's such a like uncommon name as well. How crazy is that? You don't live in Pullman, do you? If you live in Pullman, then yeah, something might be making a little bit of sense. Because I do know of another Nova who was slightly younger than my Nova. In that area. So yeah, I'm wondering now. If there's also a boy in the house and a dog, then yeah, I know who you are. This is getting bizarre. Okay. Good thing Aaron doing 99% baby duty so Bonnie can stream. 99%. What's the other 1%, Kyo? Is that just, to be fair, right? I don't know if I've spoken about this before actually. I am convinced we have a ghost, right? And I've always been a little bit skeptical whether I believe in ghosts, but it's one of those things that like, when you have the monitor on and there's like this little floating thing, and it's definitely not dust because it doesn't like just fall and then that's it. It kind of like, it hovers and it's just the weirdest thing and it really freaks me out because I do think it's like, what else could that be? It's like a white sort of speck thing that just like, I don't know if I managed to video it on my phone at one point, but it is weird. Like I remember actually messaging my sister because she kind of believes in all this stuff. And I was like, I actually think there's a ghost. But I try and like make myself feel a little bit better, thinking, I'm sure it's not some like old lady that used to live in this house and has like not left or something. I'm trying to like convince myself it's like a family member or something like of ours, so it's not like, because that makes it kind of not creepy. Like it's like my gran watching over her or something like that. Whereas if it's like a random person ghost, then that's quite creepy. But yeah. And there's been times where I've been like sitting in the room and you just get like a proper cold chill and there's not a window or a door open or anything. And it's like, what else could that be? Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's creepy. Oh, Tyson's been on Wiki now to find out what the answer is to this. Wikipedia says nugget in the US and nougat in the UK. Right. Like nugget is the US and nougat in the... I don't say nougat. Or like, I'm positive I've heard people saying nougat with like an R at the end. Or am I totally making that up as well? What's nougat? I've heard the word nougat before. Oh, Bobby also got a few Harry Potter sets and a few speed champions. It sounds like you had a very successful birthday, I have to say. Very successful day out in the Lego store. I hope you got your points. It sounds like you would have got quite a lot. Is it still double insider points right now? I don't actually know. Oh, thanks very much. Aaron actually 3D printed that himself because he has a 3D printer. Which he was also printing some stuff off for me that he never finished. He likes to start things and then not then finish them. I'm trying to think what he was doing. So he was doing a 3D print of my sig fig. Like a big kind of, I think it was going to be like this big. And what else? Was it like a lightsaber? Was there a Lego lightsaber? Like a 3D printed, like big one? Maybe. I can't remember now. Oh, now you want to go watch WALL-E. I haven't watched it in ages. It's definitely one of those films you have to be in the mood for. It's not like a kind of... I would say it's like an easy watch, but it's also not like a comfort, like it's not a hard watch, but it's not a comfort watch either, I would say. I don't know how to describe what I'm trying to say. Well, falls probably is more correct, but I also say Italian, not Italian for Italian. Italian. You say Italian. Italian? Yeah, that's not right. Italian. That's actually harder to say than Italian. I watched too many ghost programs, so what you're describing is unexplainable. Anyway, got to go now, so bye. No worries, Kale. Kale's about to go off and hide under his bed now. You got a Batman cake. Oh, so someone is currently making a cake right now, so I'm in the mood for cake. Oh, Batman cake. Nougat sounds like an energy bar that closed down after 1 month. It does. Nougat. I have not made that up. I'm positive that is a word or something that exists. I'm going to open up a chocolate bar right now. Don't judge. I need some energy. I love these mini rolls. Like a little mini Yule log. Okay. I don't think there's any more small pieces. But I still feel like this is quite a lot of parts on the table. So I don't know how else to organise this. I need to find something to contain all these parts. Otherwise we're going to end up with parts on the floor. I love these parts as well. They're so cool. Oh, I just want to inhale this now. Oh. That's so good. My mum bought like a massive multi-pack the other day and left them. And Aaron is still on his not eating chocolate all year thing. So I have loads to work through, which is great. Right, finding a couple more small packs and then we'll work on the outhouse, I guess. Before I choke. Speaking of choking, as I mentioned, Leia is weaning right now, and she has some ravenous appetite for a 6-month-old with no teeth, I have to say. Like, right now she is being so fussy, which I think is because she's like teething and she, you know, it's sore, but this morning I was trying to eat my croissant and she was getting so pissy with me. And I tried everything. I fed her, I changed her. She didn't want a nap. I was like, what's wrong with you? And she was just like eyeing up my croissant. And I was like, surely not. She doesn't even know what this is. And I gave her my croissant, like a croissant to a 6-month-old. And she's just like, like trying to eat it. And I'm like, what? And she was getting annoyed because then like she couldn't, like, she would be smooshing it and it would get all soggy and then she would drop it. And then as soon as she dropped it, I knew I had to really quickly put it back in her hand because every time she dropped it, she would go, like, get really upset. And I'm like, chill the beans. So it now works out that she's a really hangry baby. Like, oh my god. So yeah. I mean, Nova already picks food off my plate. We'll be eating the exact same thing, but she won't eat her food, she'll eat mine. And now Leia's doing it. And I'm like, I gotta eat. 2 people have said to me this week that I look like I'm losing weight. And they're like, are you eating? And I'm being like, yeah. But now I'm like, maybe not. Because my kids keep stealing my food. is going on? Donkulus. Oh, donkulus. Okay. I think. Okay. I'm very sure now that's all the small bits. And now I just have loads of bits. I don't know where to put them. Let's just go for it. Let's just try and semi-organize some, and then that'll be that. All right. So we've got loads of masonry brick parts. I really like builds that like integrate a mix of regular, like for example, this is a 1x6 brick, right? If they integrate that with masonry bricks, I think it looks so much better rather than just having all masonry bricks, all regular bricks. If you have the odd little masonry brick in here and there, I think it just makes it look so much better. Ooh. Got a little masonry brick though. Just something about them. Just nice to look at. And I love when you get like the different coloured ones. This is like a coral colour. Coral pink. Coral. Coral. Coral pink. Oh my god, it's only 9:30. That was later. Okay. Bit of plate, like nougat plate. We're calling it nougat. It's a nougat plate. We've got some nice teal blue. Oh, I'm really trying not to drop any on the floor here. Right, let's just put any kind of plant-looking parts in here as well. Definitely think I want to make it look a bit more tropical when I do this. Like some nice big tropical looking trees, like in the landscaping aspect of it. I think that will look good. Oh my god. Oh, I had a question for this week as well that I wanted to ask people for their input on. So, doesn't have to be Disney, because I know not everyone here is as mad for Disney as I am, but what IP building would you like Lego to do next? So, because I'm doing like the Madrigal house and the Up house, I was like, oh, here's an opportunity to ask people for other ideas. So, like, it could be a Disney building of sorts, it could be a Star Wars building, it could be Harry Potter. But what is one that you would like them to do? Which, like, potentially maybe could be done because maybe they already have the IP for it. Give us some ideas. I mean, there's countless Disney ones they could do because they've already done any. But yeah, I just love when people come up with ideas that I've never even thought of. So hit me up in the comments with some ideas. Ideas. Close the windows. To the window. Whoa. Okay. Right. More nougat plates. There is a lot of nougat plates. I'm just catching up with some chats. A Lego Edinburgh Castle. That would be insane. To be fair, that was a MOC that I was originally going to do at the very start of my Lego collecting journey. because I thought, oh, you could easily buy like the Hogwarts castle and use that to do it, but yeah, that would look insane. That would look so good. You know, you can go to the museum in Edinburgh and they have a Lego museum in the museum. It looks amazing. Looks so good. It's like in the main hallway. I don't know who built it, but yeah, it looks amazing. Like the amount of detail they've managed to get in for the size of it. It looks awesome. I'm realizing it doesn't look like I've organized very much from the angle that you guys can see, but I will show you what I've done. In fact, I'll show you. We're getting there. We're getting there. Getting semi more organized. So. Didn't realize how many shades of green were in this set. There's this like really light green. I'm not sure what this is actually called. Idea, you should put the Encanto house parts in a bag. I was thinking just to shove them all in one big thing, but I'm just trying to semi-organize them in a roundabout way just to make it easier for when I get around to building. But yeah, there is a very good chance that I'm doing all this and then they're all going to get swept into one big box anyway. If I can find like loads of little bags, that could be ideal. Or I might just shove all the greens and stuff together just now and reorganize it at a later date. It's actually so satisfying though to see the piles of colours like all together. So that's at least something. With the tattoo attached with wee dancers, yeah. If anyone's wondering, the tattoo is like a like I suppose a piping, like a bagpiping style. Well, it's not just bagpipes because they get cultures all over from all over the world to represent and stuff like that. But it's like a big show that takes place at Edinburgh Castle every year. Usually at the end of the festival, which is the end of August. I've wanted to go like every year, and I've never been able to go. Because it's just, it would be amazing. It would be so good. But yes, that would be very cool to have loads of like many figure bagpipers and stuff. That would be awesome. I think there was a CMF at one point, was there not? Like a bagpiper? I think I've got one somewhere that I had to like buy a little bit expensive online. So I was like, I need to have a piper. So I had at least one. Start them bricks. I'm going! I don't think I could physically go any faster if I tried. Like, I'm running out of space for all my little subcategories. There's not enough space on this plank of wood. Right, we're just kind of gonna have to sort the last of it by color as opposed to part, I think, because there's not like a lot of each other piece now anyway. So these parts are all the same color. I'm like having to keep sweeping over this space, I have space. Some more masonry bricks. Oh, I've got two piles of the same part. That was always going to happen. Okay. There should be an even number of each part anyway, because this is two sets, so Yeah, if there's an odd number, then that's strange. In saying that, I can't remember if this MOC used all of the parts from 2 sets, because this was one that I got off Madrigal, so I could not tell you. I cannot recall. All the yellow bits. A lot of these yellow bits. There's so many different shades of the same color. I think there's like 3 shades of yellow in here. There's definitely at least 2. Looks like there's 3. I'm gonna run out of space on my hand. Okay. Ooh. Oh, Lord, oh Lord. See, over again. I don't know whether I'm going to have space to do the up house now. The up house shouldn't be as big. Yeah, there's definitely not as many parts for the up house anyway, so it'll be fine. It'll be fine. What about Lego Pride Rock? I would love for them to do a Pride Rock. Oh my gosh. I'm hoping to do a MOC of that though. That's why I bought 2 massive city sets that have like, they're retired now and they have like quite a lot of animals in them. That was why I bought those sets. Purely for the animals. So there's like elephants and lions and stuff in there. It's gonna look so good. And I've got loads of big ugly rock pieces for doing that. I need to try and get a hold of some like tan ones because I want to integrate them in with the grey. Because what I've seen is like when people do rock work, it looks so much better if you like mix grey and tan together rather than just doing the one. It just looks a lot better because rock is obviously naturally not just one colour normally, or for the most part it's not. So yeah, I need to mix in a little bit of tan. A little bit of tan. Okay, red pieces. Lots of these red parts for doing the roof. These parts for the mechanisms. Remember to like the stream, guys. Like it. If you like it, give it a like. Okay, cooking the gas now. Speedy, speedy. Okay, it's starting to appear on the camera now. What I'm doing. Got some pastel yellow color now. I'm gonna move this because I'm worried I'm gonna knock it in a minute. That would not be good. I would not be pleased. No, that would sell. It would indeed. It would indeed. I'm going to go get a brick tattoo done live stream soon. Lol. Oh, you're going to live stream soon? That'll be good. You'll need to let us know when you are so we can all subscribe and pop on in. That would be awesome. We love more people joining this community. So everyone's always got a different opinion, viewpoint, perspective on things, different building skills. It's just one of those communities you can never have too many people. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, you can. You can get like a free minifig on your birthday if you go into the Lego store and you tell them it's your birthday. They have like a little tub full of minifigs that you can choose one from. I did the same thing on my birthday. I had like the kids with me as well, and they were like, "Oh, is it someone's birthday?" And I was like, "Yeah, mine." Lol. I was like, "I'm a kid, so just give it to me." Oh, the bagpiper was in series 7. Oh, okay. Yeah, I did come across it recently when I was sorting through all my Lego after I'd moved, but I'm just trying to think where I put it. I've got a big box of all the CMFs somewhere for them to be replanted into the Lego world eventually. But every other minifig I've got that came with like a modular or whatever, I've totally just taken apart and just put all the minifig parts in my minifig sort of organization drawers for making people's stick fix with. Because I think that's a lot funner and more unique, so kind of decided early on I was going to do that. Just not even know. Ugh. Trying to not knock over pump. We are almost sorted. Oh, Fina's here. Hello. Hi, Bonnie. How is the construction going? I also had a stream today. I finished building Downtown Diner. I have to admit it was a great build. What are you building? Oh, the Downtown Diner. That is well and truly retired now, is it not? Or is that still for sale? I've not actually seen that set in ages. Yeah, so I am currently taking apart the 2 retired Madrigal house sets, 2 of them, to make a MOC eventually with it, the parts. So I'd already done a MOC using some rubricable instructions, but I wasn't happy with it, and it got destroyed in my house move anyway in the box. So taking it apart and now just sort of organizing the pieces. Ooh. And that is what we are doing. Yeah, I think the MOC could be so much better. So much better. But I'm running out of space on the table now. So I'm gonna have to start putting stuff up near the keyboard next. Is what it is. Idea, maybe you should do the up house on a separate stream. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of parts on here. I mean, I'm never going to start a MOC on stream because that needs some deep thinking, and I won't be able to do that while streaming. That would just be like a total mind fudge trying to do that. Has anyone ever built a MOC on stream, like a proper MOC? Not just like a, you know, just a sort of for fun one sort of thing. Because yeah, that would be pretty difficult. Positive I had more of these parts. Where have they gone? Maybe not. Oh well. So many different colors of brown and nougat. Why is there so many? Oh, look who's come on in out of the lurk. Evening. How are you, Greg? I don't know if it's just me. Have you been a little bit more quiet on Instagram this week? I feel like I've not seen any of your usual walking with your coffee reels. Or have I just totally missed that and it has actually been there? If that makes any sense. I can't get my words out. I need another tea. I need another cup of tea. I'm gotta throw in some nougat into the Proud Rock build just cause, absolutely. If you know, you know. Nougat. Nougat is the word of the day. It's kind of making me hungry for nugget. Whether that's the sweetie type or the chicken nuggets, I don't know. Maybe both. A wild Greg appears. Will we fight or will we run? That is a Pokemon reference, just in case anyone's concerned. Oh my god! No! We lost an orange piece! Dang it! Should be fairly easy to spot at least. She says. More coral pink. Some grey. I'm just mixing light grey and dark grey now. We are at that point now. Oh my god, right, there's so many. Everything's getting moved out of the way now. My cup, my phone, everything needs to move and make way. Okay, that piece can go there. That piece can go there. Nice hot pink colour. That's just going in with the coral pink. Blue can just go in with the pink. Black, 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 black. Not a lot of black. A pot. There is a pot. Oh, I've still got those two parts that I couldn't take apart. I need to take them apart. You guys went away? I didn't even know. Oh, I have to say that. How dare you leave? It's all good in the hood. Where is another one of these pieces? Oh, here we go. Okay. Oh, now I've got like the nougat and the brown mixed together. Not the easiest to tell apart. Okay, we have very little space to actually take apart this up house, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. At least I can actually, you know what? I can use the box that the up house is currently in for one of them to keep the parts in. See, I went to university, so I'm clever like that. I make myself laugh. Is everybody having a bonny Thursday? Say yeah, yeah. Say yeah. Oh! Almost lost that piece. Okay, right. Nougat! Nougat! Okay, we're done with the Madrigal house parts. This is the damage. Nougat, brown, and everything else. Woo! It looks so colorful. How can something look so pretty and colorful and pretty, but also look like so daunting at the same time? Like, I'm not really looking forward to trying to. Oh my God. Just trying to give you a really weird angle. There we go. Yeah, what's this? I can't close this now. I'm gonna forget that at the end of the stream. I'm gonna I'll send you a picture. I'll end the stream and then I'll go to bed and I always automatically close this and I'm just gonna, it's all gonna get swept off onto the floor. I need to remember not to close this, but I will forget. I can tell you that right now. It's gonna happen. Oh, so Martin's asking if Tugi Falls enjoyed the Magic of Disney 6. They got it for LAN and they did enjoy it. There's a Woody Easter egg! Spoiler much! Where is the Woody Easter egg? Intrigued. I like your live streams. Yeah, it's a shame that we're so far apart. I would love to do a joint stream with you, but I think you're from England. I'm from the Czech Republic. So I'm from Scotland, so that's a bit north of England. It's part of the United Kingdom, but yeah. I am not in England, unfortunately. And I'm not. Are you in England or are you in the Czech Republic? Because you said you're from the Czech Republic, so just to clarify. Everyone's saying happy birthday to Babby. You've actually ordered Lego from Czech Republic via Brick Owl. It arrived before something I ordered from Wisconsin. That's crazy. I guess people that have stores over in Czech Republic are much more on top of things than those in the States. What's the little face? I'm only kidding. Get the fuck out. That's later. It's not that kind of stream. Yeah, what time does it have to be for that kind of chat? I'm pretty sure that's dark red and not medium nougat. Okay, we're still in debate about this colour. It's not red. It's not red. It just doesn't look red at all. This is one of those like optical illusion things where everyone sees like a different colour with their eyes. Like, these are the same, by the way. It's just because these are slightly in the shade, I suppose, and that one's got more light on it, but these are the same colour. It has to be called nougat or something. Rust. Oh my god, it does look like the colour of rust, actually. Rusty nougat. I much prefer my names for colours, not Lego colours, than what Lego actually call them. Okay, right, so we have... I literally have no space now. The up house. Catastrophe. To make worse. And yeah, there's a light kit in here. Oh no! I'll be amazed if this light kit is still working, because the light kit has just been so many times have I picked pieces up willy-nilly, forgetting that there's like really flimsy wires in here. Let's try and save the light kit. This is a great stream. You guys can't see what I'm doing now. Oh god. Right. Okay. At least it's not a big light kit, it's actually really small. I think it's the smallest light kit I've ever installed, and it was actually also the first one I did as well. So I had these false impression of, oh, it's easy to do a light kit because it's not very big, but actually. Okay, so that's the light kit. It's tiny. So yeah. I don't see any breakages, so that's good. I could quickly check it by plugging it into a USB, but that's a bit of an effort because I have to stand up. Oh yeah, I still have to take these parts apart. Oh my god. I know there is a hack way to do this with the brick separator, but... Oh, there we go, I did it! Yay! Yay! Okay. Cool. Right. Balloons. I mean, I might as well just keep them on their little white bits because they're going to go back on those for sure. Oh, no, that one came. Oh, so many bits. So many bits. Okay. I can't organize. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Just decided this like now. Because I have no space to organize this, I'm just going to take the up house apart and like mix all the parts in this box. And it just means that I've incidentally decided that I'm going to have to do the Madrigal house MOC first, which in hindsight probably wasn't the best idea. But then that would have been a really short stream, so this is all for you guys. It's all tailored for streams. Okay. Okay, I'll take them apart above the box so you can see. Because then it's not you just watching me on a stream with a cardboard box on it. I wonder if I can do it without looking. Well, here's a party game. Who can dismantle a Lego set without looking? Ah, it's actually sore. You're not looking what you're doing. Okay, I can't do this while and get comments up at the same time, so I'm just going to read them. Well, it's probably after dark where y'all are at, so maybe it is this stream. Oh, maybe, Tyson, maybe. I mean, it's getting dark early now. Mark says Rusty Nougat, beat you to it. Greg says that colour reminds me of brick red. It's not brick red. It's not red. Everybody needs to stop saying it's red. It is not red. Rusty Nougat sounds like a NASCAR driver. Yeah, or the NASCAR driver's mechanic. Dark orange. It's not dark orange. Right, so I'm going to go on to Lego website right now, or Bricklink, or wherever the hell it has these details, and find out what the actual colour is. Just go into the Madrigal house, the retired one, the instructions, find out the part number for one of the Rusty Nougat parts, and then we'll find out what it is. Settle the debate now. Right, Greg saying, been busy this week with stuff, been manic on Insta today. Okay, so I didn't move anything earlier in the week. Okay. I hope it's been all kinds of fun busy and nothing too tedious for you, Greg. Yeah. Been one of those weeks for me too. That's a great driver name. Bubby is back. Mark says, at Tyson, I'm creeping behind Lightning McQueen. It's Rusty Nougat. Am I gonna have to do like a mock Pixar car style car and call it Rusty Nougat? Rusty Nougat. How confusing would it be though if it wasn't that color? Take this apart. Okay. Well, that's even better, but be that as it may, you are far away. Unfortunately, that's a shame. I am a citizen of the Czech Republic. I was born here and I live here. It doesn't matter. Oh, no worries. Yeah, just... Ooh, clarifying. That's cool, reaching people out in Czech, though. Check you out. I appreciate it very much. Very, very much. Ooh. Oh, the yellow... This seems a lot easier to take apart than the Madrigal house, I have to say. Okay. What? Maybe I should have made sure I taped the bottom of this box first because I'm worried that parts are going to fall through the bottom now. Ah. I will cheer for you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. So many bits. Yeah, there is. I'll show you guys the aftermath once I'm done. I mean, if you really want, I could like... This seems a bit excessive though. Will this work? No. I think that'll just... There you go, you can kind of see... You can kind of see now. Oh gosh. Right. Let's just crack on. You're only a time zone different. I'm -5 EST from Scotland, so it can be done. Oh. Yeah, you kind of just assume people are like way different time zones than each other. They're like quite far away, but not necessarily. Polar Bricks is here. Hello, welcome on in. Bubby's saying I'm not calling it red, it's maple brown. Yeah, maple brown I think was a good one. Maple color. Yeah, Andy has come on in. A joint stream, yeah. Always game for a joint stream. Just DM me over on Insta and we will get it organized. Oh, Mark has finished building the Jaws ship. Awesome. Okay, that's good. So it's you're a bit more convinced than the shark. I mean, it must be fairly doable to modify the shark, though. Make it a bit more teethy, if you would like. Where is my mouse going so I can scroll? Oh god. There we go. I've caught up. This set has dark orange, dark red, medium nougat, and reddish brown. I wonder if it's reddish brown. What is medium nougat? Okay, no, that's... Maybe it is reddish brown. Maybe it's reddish brown. I'm getting on at people from using the word red, and it's actually maybe called reddish brown. Thank you for cross-checking that, Martin. I much appreciate it. I'm not gonna lie, I was like, if anyone in the chat is gonna check this, it'll be Martin. I can always depend on you, my man. Reddish brown, like rust. Rust is definitely a good description. Rust in Ugar. How do I take this bit apart? Oh, okay. Literally didn't even see where that was connected. Okay, I'm probably overdoing how much I actually have to take this apart because there's a lot of this that's going to be the same. Okay. You know, a good idea for next week actually might be to like build the foundation of the up house, because I imagine when I do the MOC for this, it's still probably going to have like basically the same start. Or will it? I don't know. I will have a think. If anyone has any suggestions, hit me up in the comments. Because the way that I did the MOC last time, which was my MOC, I basically sandwiched 2 sets together. But this time I'm thinking I might want to do it like, you know, more like a modular, so that you do a full floor. Because I just think it's sturdier. So, yeah. But there's definitely aspects of the build design that I liked. Like the bit that I'm actually taking apart right now. I think I really liked how they did the windows and like angled them slightly. So I might still use that technique. But yeah, we shall see. Gonna use a large green base with a picket fence for the up MOC. Yeah, I think that would look really good. Yeah. Well, in saying that, see, it would look really cute to have it kind of like next to the Snow White's cottage or something like that. But at the same time, I feel like the up house has to be up, right? It needs to be like either flying or... I was actually going to do mine on a cliff. So like it's, like Carl has got it to Paradise Falls. That was kind of my idea. So it wouldn't actually need a base plate, it wouldn't need any of that, it would just need the actual build itself. So yeah, and then add big builders and diggers and stuff like that. I have seen people do that before, and they put it next to like the construction set. So I think that's typically what people do. They either put it like next to a construction set, like it's like at the start of the film, or they have it on like translucent bricks as if it's flying. But I've not seen it. Yeah, at the top of the Pride Rock build, that's exactly what I was thinking, yeah. Because I need everything to kind of like flow in the Lego world, and if I'm already going to have like a cliff sort of thing for Pride Rock, I was going to try and like extend it so it kind of makes it like it's part of Paradise Falls. I think that will look really cool. So, yeah, Mark, you're thinking the same as me. So with that in mind, I need to get like the scale of the Pride Rock just right. So, I'm just trying to work out how to even start like the foundation of Pride Rock though, because I do want to give it a bit of height to kind of, you know, add, well, height to the back of the room. Because it's going to go in the back corner. I don't know if the castle's going to stay where it is, but the Pride Rock is definitely going to go in that corner there. So, yeah, I need to work that one out. I feel like the castle kind of has to stay where it is. It kind of needs to be at the back because it's a tall build, and I don't want to have obviously tall builds near the front because that'll tower over everything else. So, yeah. But in saying that, I mean, obviously it's nice for you guys to be able to see things really clearly from here when I'm streaming, but the original plan with the design of this room in itself, there is a USB-C port on the ceiling just back there, because the whole long-term plan was to actually have a camera there looking down, like bird's eye view down on the Lego world, so people could see everything unobstructed anyway, even if they're looking from this angle. So yeah, if it comes to it and you can't see everything from this view, that is a workaround. Because I would have that on during streams as well. I think that would look really cool for people to see. So yeah. And then you can add a background of the sun and sky made with dots. I could do that, but I'm just going to use my lights that I have. So they're kind of like on pinky purple right now, but I guess I could just do like nice sunset oranges and stuff like that. If I wanted to say it was like an African sort of landscape going on at the back. So yeah. Talking about all this just makes me want to crack on with it so much. I just need to find the freaking time and energy. That's all it is, and the parts. Because I do not have anywhere near the sort of number of parts I'm going to need to start Pride Rock. That is just a certainty. Yeah. And then I obviously want to have a waterfall coming down for Paradise Falls, and then that's going to flow into a river, which I would like to go through the Lego world. And that'll tie in with like the Snow White's cottage, because there's a river at the front of the cottage and a river for Pocahontas to be going down, and it'll lead to the sea where you'll have like Moana and all that kind of stuff. So I've kind of got like an idea in my head where all the stories are going to be. So just need to yeah, build it. Obviously. It's gonna look so good with all the figures out though. Like, I can't wait to open those city sets with all the animals in them. Maybe I should do that for a stream and show you guys, because yeah, I am super excited for that. Leon Million and a Frog Lego. Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream, my friend. We are just taking apart an up house MOC gone awry right now. Yeah, that's my Mark's saying, just hold on a sec. My son, a kebab like a ordering my son a kebab like a responsible dad. I thought you were calling your son a kebab there. I was like, what? Oh, I could still go a kebab. A calzone or calzone. I would love if Lego made Lady and the Tramp brickheads. Oh my god, they should. They would be totally doable. Well, you know what? When is the next Lady and the Tramp anniversary? Because I feel like it should be soonish, maybe? That would be a good one. People would buy them as well, because so many people are like dog lovers. It would be so cute. Or like buildable Lady and the Tramp, like Stitch and Simba like scale. You could probably use the Simba to like as a kind of baseline of instructions to do a Lady and the Tramp, I would have thought. It looks so cute. Oh my god. I know Dan and Simon would love those. And Martin, surely you would love it as well, because you've got a doggo at home as well. Cosmo. Cosmo. Mark's just making everyone hungry in the chat now. This doesn't feel like a lot of parts for 2 up house sets. Oh, I almost dropped them in, but this is definitely Madrigal house parts. 100%. Where did these parts go? Red, red. Little piece, plate. There we go. There's probably some other bits in here as well, but it is fine. Aristocats Jazz House or Alice in Wonderland Tea Party. Yes. See, there is so much Lego could do. So much. Unbelievable. And if they go with the kind of excuse that the reason they don't do more is because there's just not the market for it, well, there would be the market for it if you did it. Know what I'm saying? Anyway. It is what it is. We can just have fun making these MOCs instead. Or I'll put like blood, sweat and tears into doing a MOC and then they'll bring out like a better version. Like a proper design. And I'll be like, oh. Never mind. Okay, we're just about done. There are so many sets they can make from Alice in Wonderland. There is. The tea party would be so good. Imagine the fix for that, like the Mad Hatter and everything. And the hair. Like the character of the hair, but also the Mad Hatter's hair. And the rabbit. The white rabbit. Swallowing the white rabbit. And that looks like a Madrigal house piece. Possibly. Just leave it in here just a second. Okay. I think the outhouse is no longer up. Oh, no, a couple more bits. Okay, now it's just a box of Lego. That is what 2 outhouse sets look like. That's really cool. Ooh, the box is taped, so we're good. It's not going to fall at the bottom. Ooh, that's a relief. Okay. Well, that is semi a job done. That did not take much time at all. It'll take longer. And now I just have all these parts on my desk. Ideal. Oh, it is what it is. I don't even know where to start with this now. I'm gonna have to get loads of little bags for these, I think. Otherwise I will have parts just everywhere. Question. After you're done taking apart the outhouse, what's next? That is what I'm trying to work out, Bobby. That is what I'm trying to work out. Oh. I'm trying to see what I have under my desk. What is in this box? I have something in this box. I don't know what it is. Oh, it's the... Oh god, where are these sets gonna go? Pikachu. So in here I have the office set and Central Park. I don't know where those sets are gonna go. And I need to work out where Central Park is gonna go because I have the Friends apartments to build as well. And I love Friends. I'm a huge Friends fan, so I don't want to like not have those sets. I'm gonna need another shelf. The office set is actually Aaron's, so he can have that back. But yeah, Central Park is missing the center piece. I love this set. How awesome is this set? It's so cool. Oh, right. How does this go back in? Oh, I might be able to fix this right now. I don't know why they designed this building. Like, why is it that they made it you could take the seats out? I don't actually know why they designed it like that. And then the couch. Okay, there should be more seats. There's a table. There's Ross and Phoebe. Just intermixed with oh, and there's Monica and Rachel. Oh, this looks like a chair from here as well. I think that chair goes here. And then there should be a table for here, if memory serves me right. I'm trying to remember where in the program where everything is. Ah! There we go. Right, there should be a little chair. This one? Maybe? Or is it this one? Oh, I don't even know anymore. I'm gonna have to look up the instructions. This also got a little bit wrecked in the move. That just doesn't look like it would be in the office set. Which would mean it has to be from this one. Why would there be 2 seats there? Right. Can this at least be in here? Oh, there goes the lid for the box. Oh god. I feel like if I push it too much, it's just gonna... Okay, there we go. That's better. The couch is back in now. Like, there's so much detail in this for how, like, small it is. It's so cool. This is, like, one of my favourite sets, I think, actually. It's just so good. Friggin' love Friends. It's just such a feel-good thing to watch when there's nothing else on. It's definitely that program that you just put on as a default in the background. You don't really have to think about it too much. Right, this is going to have to go back in here because I have no vertigo. But yeah, I really want to like figure out where I'm going to put it because I'll put the apartment set next to it. And I want to build that so bad. I remember getting that for a really good price in Argos, and I quickly picked that up because it was on my wish list anyway. And then Matthew Perry passed, and I was like, oh, people are gonna like quickly go buy it, and I won't be able to get it. And right enough, loads of people went bought the set, and especially like investors and stuff, thinking, I don't know, it would mean it was more valuable or something. And I'm like, for the fig, I suppose. I don't know. But I managed to get a hold of it at least. So that's good. I kind of like the 3-scene idea like they did with Nightmare Before Christmas. So for Alice, it would be the tea party, the Queen's croquet, and a third one. Oh, that would be a good idea, actually. Yeah, so they could fit more than one in. What would be a good third one? Maybe like her following down the rabbit hole? That could be pretty cool if they could work that in somehow. Oh yeah, you've said that in your next comment. Falling down the rabbit hole, loads of tables and clocks upside down, etc. Yeah. You sound tired. A little bit, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I should know that. I think someone mentioned it before, maybe in a high tea toy stream or Brick and Picks. Maybe. Oh, I've got the Friend Central Park and Apartments too. Chandler at the front. Sometimes. It's like the fact that in an episode his character actually says, oh, okay, I'll be the first to die then. And it's like, that hits so different now when you watch that episode. Yeah, I cannot wait to build it. It looks so good. And it's like double the size of Central Park as well, is it not? Because it's obviously like the 2 apartments and the little hallway in the middle. So, yeah. I need to work out where they're going to go. I might have to get like another shelf. I was already going to get another shelf to put the modulars on, and now I think there's going to be another shelf. It's getting a bit ridiculous. Trying to work out where things are going. Because I really don't want to build the apartments until I figure out where it's going to go first. Because I've already got enough stuff like lying around the place. So I have the Central Park set because me and my mum found it on eBay for a good price because the seller said it was in a basement flood, everything was wet, but all the pieces were there. Oh, okay. Was everything in okay condition then when you got it, or? Wait till you build the apartment. So many little Easter eggs. I refuse to watch the reviews. Yeah, it's like, I'm like that with a lot of sets, and I'm really looking forward to building the set. I won't watch reviews for it. So I suppose that's the other reason that I kind of don't want to watch the reviews about the new Disney set, like the Magic Disney one, because if there are any Easter eggs, then at least that'll make it a little bit more exciting, I suppose. Friends was always like Seinfeld for me. Never actually purposely watched either show, yet somehow I think I've seen almost every episode. Yeah, I think I've seen Friends all the way through, like probably 10 plus times every episode. Probably more than that. It's ridiculous how much I've watched Friends. I'm trying to think, there's one episode that still like makes me laugh out loud, and I can't remember which episode it is now. But I just think it's funny. I just think it's hilarious. I love the one where Ross is playing the bagpipes. Like, that is never not funny. And I think I've watched all the bloopers like multiple times as well. So I just bit of a Friends nerd. I'll always like reference either Friends or Disney stuff. Like, those are my top references, if you like. So, but I can't decide. Like, I think Friends was so good to the point that I find it hard to even pick a favourite character. Like, I think that's really rare where you watch a programme and you can't pick a favourite character, because they've all, like, got their own sort of purpose and, like, their own... Yeah, they're all so unique. So, yeah, I don't know. It changes quite frequently. I think, like most people, Ross is probably my least favourite. Just because he can be a little bit whiny and annoying at times. But yeah, I don't know who's like... Maybe Chandler's my favourite, actually. Yeah. And apparently Matthew Perry was pretty much like him in real life. Like, he was quite a lot like the character. So, yeah. I don't know if that makes me feel a bit more sad. Just organising these pieces a bit more. A basement flood means soak in concentrated dish soap for 3 days to me. There's only one type of water I ever get in my basement. Oh god, that's so morbid. Yeah. You've got to wonder what flooded it. Hopefully it was just rain. Ross joining Rachel and Phoebe because they're excited for his new apartment. Oh yeah, that's so good. There's certain scenes that I'm like, that would have been hilarious to like film. Or can you imagine being the film crew for that? I mean, it's so friggin' funny. Team Joey, how you doing? Yeah. I'm trying to think what other scenes always get me. Oh, I can't think now. Maybe the one where it's like Monica, Chandler, and Ross are trying to tell each other secrets. Because something comes out, like Chandler tells Monica about Ross on the ride at Disney World or something like that, and then they all just keep telling each other secrets. That's a funny one. Oh, what else? I think it's funny if you watch it now knowing what weren't scripted lines. So there's a few times where something's not scripted. So there's like the one where Ross is trying to get a hold of Emily, and then Emily finally calls, and he's like in the apartment. He's like, "It's Emily, it's Emily," and he's running around, and then he like hands a lamp to Chandler, and Chandler's like holding it like why is he? That wasn't scripted. That was just David Schwimmer just picked up the lamp and threw it at Matthew Perry. So that is quite funny watching now, knowing that. What else wasn't scripted? Oh, I can't remember, but that one I know for sure wasn't scripted. Chandler's the best, but Ross best moment. Weird. Why would anything be weird? You know, the only thing that would be weird is if someone didn't like Mexican food because I'm making fajitas. That's a good bit, yeah. Or the scene where he's like, I'm fine. I don't know why it's coming out all loud and squeaky. Oh yeah. And Phoebe's funny. Lisa Kudrow's funny. She's such she's not very good at acting or keeping a straight face in Friends though. Like the amount of times that you can see she's breaking like character is funny. You should add the Lego Harry Potter 4 private drive set in your Lego world. I could. Although it's meant to be kind of just Disney, so in saying that, I really want to get the Burrow. So yeah, that might be a little nice like extra sort of detail in there that's not, because I've got like the Flintstones set as well, and I'm like, where's this one gonna go? So many sets just won't make sense, so they're gonna have to be like display sets, like on a shelf or something. Otherwise, they just won't work. Unless I have like, I don't know, the Flintstones coming out underneath Proud Rock or something daft. I have no idea. Like, this is Lego, it doesn't have to make sense, right? I've recreated some of my favourite Friends scenes in Lego stop motion, like Joey wearing all of Chandler's clothes, Phoebe cursing, and Ross's Batman. Oh yeah. How good would it be if they did like a Friends CMF series and there was like Ross in the holiday armadillo costume and all that kind of stuff? That would be funny. I, Ross, take you, Rachel. That was another thing that wasn't scripted. So David Schwimmer was supposed to say Emily at the altar, but he accidentally said Rachel. And then they were like, oh, we're going to keep this in, actually. We're going to make that the script. That was a weird one. I'm like, how is that? What? Like, how was that not scripted? Like, what? It's crazy. We all get wended away. Yeah. Did you say Jaws? Have you finished building it yet? You finished the boat and the shark, so there can't really be anything else. Is there? Is there any landscapey bits? I don't even know. Did you do the Friends Festival? No, we missed that. I would have loved to have gone to that, actually, where you could like go and like they had the scenes and everything set up, right? And you could like sit in the chair and all this good stuff and recreate the scenes. That would have been so much fun. I would have loved to have done that. Did you go, Mark? Was that? It was up this way at one point, was it not? That would have been amazing. I don't know if they're ever going to tour that again. But yeah, that would have been so much fun. I feel like that would be a really good one for like a big group of friends to go do, and everyone like plays the part of a different character. Because I feel like that's just what would make it look right. Like, it'd be so much fun. Oh my gosh. Oh, but yeah. Anyway, guys, I know it's a little bit early, but I think I'm going to call it there for the stream because, yeah, I have nothing else to sort at the moment. So, and I won't lie, I'm quite tired. But I appreciate everyone coming along for this stream, and I do apologise for cutting it a little bit shorter than normal. But we'll be on again next Thursday as per usual at 8 o'clock. I need to work out what I'm gonna do. I promise, hand on heart, I will try and be more productive this coming week and get more of this MOC done, because once that is done, I can then technically start building something else, I suppose. Yeah. I just need to make space. It's just so frustrating. I've got like a pile of Mills plates there as well. Look, that is actually a pile of Mills plates. And I thought I'd like really made a dent in the Mills plating, but then when you actually put them on that table, I need so many more. Like, I need so many more plates and stuff, which I can't actually buy at the moment. So sad times. But there will be a lot of stuff getting put down, and once this is all on a shelf as well, there's going to be all of this real estate up for grabs for Disney sets and stuff as well. So yeah, it's gonna be awesome. And you never know, by next week I might have the inside out brickheads as well, if the Edinburgh store ever get them in stock, because I think Aaron is going into the office again next week, so that means he can maybe pop in. So, because that would be a good one to do on stream, but I don't think that will take 3 hours to build 3 brickheads. So we'll come up with something else to do as well, for sure. But anyway, thank you again, guys, for tuning in. Please remember to like the stream. I really, really appreciate it. And I'm so bad for asking and remembering to get people to do that. So please, please do. And subscribe on YouTube, follow on Twitch, and follow on Instagram. Follow me everywhere. Consider becoming a member if you're enjoying the streams and content and want to support me further, because honestly, every membership means the absolute world, and I appreciate people that are currently members and continue their membership and rejoin their memberships. You're one of them. I noticed that today. Thank you so much. Yeah, I appreciate absolutely all the support. It means the world. I look forward to these streams every single week, because this is my outlet. This is me having a break for the week. This is literally the 3 hours of my entire week that I can switch off, and then as soon as I'm back out of this room, I'm like, it's all, everything's switched back on again. So I really, really treasure this time with everyone. So yeah, I just wanted you guys to know how much it means, all the support and everything. So yeah, I think that's all I have to say. But yeah, until next Thursday, just keep an eye on socials, and I will catch up with everyone very, very soon. But thanks again, guys. Bye bye. Have a good night and have a good weekend.
But we are Wednesday.